Welcome to Dai Headlines. I'm Louisa Liu. Thank you for joining us. For people living in Taiwan, drought may never be a concern, but in the Gansu Province of China, rainfall is less than 200 millimeters a year. Villagers can barely get by using storage pits to collect rainwater. To provide clean drinking water for people living in Gansu, the Tzu Chi Foundation has built over 10,000 water cellars since 1997. This December, Tzu Chi volunteers gathered in Jingyuan County of Gansu to celebrate the official opening of 2,890 water cellars.
Although it is currently 7 degrees below in Gansu, for Tzu Chi volunteers from Taiwan, Hong Kong, and the Guangdong province, it is worth spending $1,000 from their own pockets just to come to experience clean drinking water with villagers in Jingyuan County for the first time. The volunteers come to celebrate the grand opening of the first and second phase water cellars completed in July and October.
Hopefully, these cellars can help people solve the problem of drinking water.
With the completion of the second phase, 2,890 water cellars can be used. The third phase has been contracted to begin next spring in Jingyuan County. The technicians who participated are given certificates by the government and Tzu Chi volunteers for completing such high-quality water cellars. Buckets of clean water are taken out from the Tzu Chi water cellars. They will provide better living standards for 2,890 households.
Two weeks of international climate talks culminated last Saturday in a last-minute compromise and agreement to adopt a blueprint for fighting global warming by 2009. However, that may be too late for the people living in the low-lying coastal areas. Villagers in Orissa on the eastern Indian coast say immediate action is needed to reverse the climate change that is threatening their livelihoods.
Here in the coastal state of Orissa in eastern India, climate change is already a reality. For more than a decade, Orissa has been moving from one extreme weather condition to another, from heat waves to floods to cyclones, even droughts. The popular perception among the Udekani villagers is unanimous.
Flooding has increased since the supercyclone in 1999. The advancing seawater has swallowed the embankments and most farmland.
The villagers of Udekani and Chenu have been displaced many times as the houses and agricultural land have been swallowed by the tidal waves.
Day by day, more saline water is coming into our lands, and the sea is coming closer and closer.
The entire state has been experiencing an unprecedented rise in temperatures, even in the coastal areas, otherwise known for its moderate temperature. Bhaskar Pradhan, a resident of Tendaha village, says this year has been more rainy and hotter than the last. Another villager, Ganhara Kande from the Udekani village, says he has lost everything to climate change.
Since 1982, there have been recurrent floods, low pressure and heavy rain, and there was a supercyclone in 1999.
Bayakanda Patnaik, an environment official with Orissa government, says rising sea levels will also threaten emerging tourist resorts and industry. R.K. Pachauri, the chairman of the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, says that rising sea levels is a concern for the global community.
Very high increase in the sea level in the future, which I think the global community has to worry about, and that also raises some issues of equity and ethics, simply because the problem, after all, has been caused by one set of countries.
The coastal communities of Orissa may not have contributed to the greenhouse gas emissions, but they are having to pay a price for it.